I wasn't originally planning on making a video about this, but as I said in the title, this mod is really cool. So around 1 AM, I had just finished editing a video and began scrolling through YouTube. I saw a video by Carl Jacobs where he was playing with some Star Wars mods, and I wondered if there was any that worked on both Fabric and 1.20, so I began looking. Not long after, I came across this one called Galaxy's Parsi Star Wars mod, and after downloading, I began playing around with it, and it's quite fun. This isn't everything that is in the mod, I just picked out some of the best stuff. So I'll save some of the best stuff, as you can see over there, for a bit later. But first, I'll just show you all the stuff. So here are some crates as well, you can just put stuff into. Here are blocks. There's actually a load of different blocks inside this mod, so I just couldn't actually place them all down. So, but as you can see, as I'm scrolling through, there's different types of wood and lights and everything, and imperial paneling that you can actually make your own Star Destroyer with. I have no idea what this thing is. It's a moisture vaporator, whatever that does. Here I have this light, this fuel canister, and this starship fuel canister. I put these stairs here because I thought they looked cool. And there's just a pipe that I found. I just decided, it looks good there. Here are some kyber crates. Basically, you carry kyber crystals in there because kyber crystals are very explosive and will blow up upon impact. I don't actually have kyber crystals inside this thing, which is what you actually need to build a lightsaber. So let me show you the armors that they have in here. They have a stormtrooper, a shock trooper, purge trooper, artillery, incinerator, sand trooper, death trooper, scout trooper, hover trooper, shore trooper, jump trooper, and imperial pilot that looks like I broke the sign while I was busy trying to fix this whole thing. These are all the imperial ones here, and they actually look really good and don't look cool. These here are the imperial officer hats. Some of them have goggles, some of them don't. There's an extra mannequin there for some reason. Don't I look like a good imperial officer? You can't see my eyes, but that's basically Star Wars Rebels anyway. On this side here we have all the rebel stuff, the rebel pilots and all the rebel hats that they wear, and also a backpack because the rebels carried backpacks, right? You can put it onto your back. If you just place it on here, it gives you a secondary back option. As you can see, I'm wearing a backpack now, and I don't actually know how you open the backpack. I think it might just be for decoration. Something cooler that you can put on your back is this. This is a jump trooper jetpack that you can put onto your back, and it actually functions unlike most of the other back stuff. And then I jump, then it will just work like a normal backpack. It works like an elytra actually, but instead of using fireworks to move around, you just need to hold spacebar and it will just work like normal. Now let me show you what you've probably all been waiting to see, the lightsabers. There's 15 different lightsabers to choose from. I put them on this imperial paneling. We have qui-gons, we have a Lego lightsaber, we have Anakin's, Darth Maul's double-sided one from the Phantom Menace. This is Darth Revan's, I think. This is Kylo Ren's, Cal Kestis, Count Dooku, Luke Skywalker, Darth Maul's one he used in the Clone Wars for the majority of it. Here we have the Darksaber, Obi-Wan's, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, and Darth Vader. So let me show you how the lightsaber. I'll grab one from here. Let's choose let's choose Darth Vader's lightsaber. So what you gotta do is you gotta equip the lightsaber, and then you just gotta press Z, and that ignites it. Doesn't that look cool? Let me show you on some living creatures. So there are a few mobs here. There's a Far, a Lar, a Wart, a Bantha, and a Sand Critter. The Far and the Lar are fish. So we have a Far and a Lar. We have this Wart, which is this weird frog thing. We have a Bantha. You probably recognize these guys from the book of Boba Fett, where Boba Fett was riding it. I don't think you can actually ride it. No, you can't. And then we have a sand critter. This is just a worm thing. And the fish died. Fantastic. But let's try out the lightsaber. So what I gotta do is ignite it by pressing Z. And let's try it on the Bantha. As you can see, very effective. 2 hits and dead. Kill. Kill. If only there were some younglings to try it out on. I'm joking. But obviously you just press Z again if you want to get rid of it. Here you can use the lightsaber bench here if you want to just work on it, but obviously you can't make it, doesn't let you make your own lightsaber. You have to just change it. So I can just do this and then change it to pink if I wanted to, like this, and then let's make it unstable as well. Apply, and then it becomes CheeseNuggetzz lightsaber. As you can see, it's now pink. I think the pink lightsabers actually look pretty cool. What do pink lightsabers represent in Star Wars anyway? Oh, okay, it represents compassion and feminine strength. But also, back here, I put them behind. We have all the different blasters in this mod. Let me stand back so you can see them all. There's an ammo pack up there. So I don't actually know the names of all the blasters because I'm not that big of a nerd. That's a normal pistol that the rebels use. You shoot the walls and it leaves a mark. These will go away in a few seconds, as you can see. I think this is just a normal Imperial blaster. I definitely recognize this from Andor. The blaster I wish they had here is Harrison Dula's blaster from Star Wars Rebels. I'll put a picture up on screen of it now. That one's a really cool because it's probably the most smallest blaster you've seen in Star Wars before. Speaking of Harrison Dula, that reminded me. This mod actually has a character customization thing. So what happens is if you press K, then you can actually create your own character. Let's see. So you can just create anything like a Jawa. Jawa's not that tall. You can create a human, Gotal, Gran, Rodian, Gruta. Let's create a Wookiee. Oh, okay, Wookiee you can only okay. You know what? Let's create a Twi'lek. Everyone likes Twi'leks, right? And here we are. So this is the Twi'lek that I just made very quickly. You press this tick, apply, and then press escape, then you basically become that Twi'lek. And if you want, like, or whatever character you created, and it actually is pretty cool. I haven't really seen any mods that can do this thing. And if you want to get rid of it, just press K again and then press X and it will change you back to normal. One more thing that I want to show you in this, and that's the vehicles. So in this, if you go down all the way down, then you can spawn an X-Wing, a land speeder, and a speeder bike. So let's go outside. So here we are outside. Let's try the speeder bike first. What you gotta do is just sit down on it like normal. And if you press forward, then it will start moving. The more you press forward, the faster it'll go. And to slow down, you just press back, you just go press back. By back I mean W and S. You press S all the way, then it will stop. You press W all the way, it'll go the fastest I can go. And then we have the normal speeder. That these are the cars. The same. If you press forward, then it goes forward. If you press back, then it will stop. But the one thing that I wanted to show you is the X-Wing. If I press down, look at that. Doesn't that look so cool? Look at all the detail there is on this thing. So I'm going to get inside it and press F5 so you can see, and it actually goes really fast. This is full speed. If you want to you go around like as much as you want with this thing. If you crash, it doesn't really matter because you can just pick yourself back up. It won't get destroyed or anything. Let me slow down a bit. So okay, I came to a stop. Let me just start moving a bit. So if you want to open the top of it while you're moving, just press A, and then if you want to press again just to get rid of it, and to launch out the sides of it, just press D. Then you can shoot by just pressing the left click. This thing is actually really fun. This is what I enjoyed most about this mod. This is actually the most fun mod I've found in a while. But this isn't actually everything inside this mod, because obviously there's a lot of stuff here. So I couldn't actually go through everything, all these like different ores and things, and you can make tools and these glasses, cups, and all this food stuff. But you know, that's basically just the normal micro stuff, retextured and everything. There are a lot of other great Star Wars mods, but this one works on both Fabric and 1.20, which is quite good for me since I have a lot of videos that use cinematic shots and replay mod users Fabric. If you want to download this mod, I'll leave it in the description. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.